Frankie, obviously, probably one of the best wins of your career. I mean, I know you've been a part of a lot of big fights, but an excellent performance by you. Where does this rank, and did you ever envision a way that you could win this with a first-round knockout?
Yeah, I always prepare for battles. I always get my mind right that I'm going to walk away with a bloody nose and stitches, and that's just how I like to prepare. I mean, just to mentally get right. But it was nice to walk out of there unscathed and with a KO, especially because everyone was talking about Chad's power. Of course, it was something I had to worry about, but like I said, I got a little juice too.
I asked you before the fight, if you had a preference, whether you'd face Aldo or McGregor. So you had something to worry about. But now that you've got to win, you're in that driver's seat. Is there a guy, whether it be because you think your style matches up right with them or because it's a guy that you'd rather fight, is there one that you would really prefer to fight?
It really isn't. I look at it like, Aldo, I'd be nice to take it from Aldo, since he's had been on top so long and we had that close fight, and he got the W. But then again, McGregor's the big money fight. So for me, it's win-win, either one.
And last thing for you there, certainly there are scenarios where those guys could fight twice, close fight, whatever it may be. If that happens, Dana said you get what you want. Could you see yourself sitting around 10 months, 11 months, a year waiting for that fight, or at that time do you think you'd have to stay busy?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to sit around for nothing, but I'm not making any decisions till I know what's going on.
Frankie, just can you explain a little bit about you were a little more pissed off before this fight than you normally are, that you hadn't gotten it. Talk about what angered you and got you to that point where, you were saying, hey, I'm not getting the kind of push that other guys are and that type of thing.
I know the answer to that question.
No, I just feel like I've been knocking on this door for this title shot for a while, and Dana never told me if I won a fight I was going to get it, but, I know he told some other guys if they beat me, they were going to get it. So I assumed if I beat them, MMA math, I should get it, right? But I know if I just kept putting myself in this position, I couldn't be denied, and here I am. I got it.
Obviously you wanted to make a statement in this fight. You made a big statement in this fight. Do you think you did send a message to both Aldo and McGregor? I mean, obviously they're focused on their fight, but they can't ignore what just happened, that, you are the guy. I mean, whoever wins that fight, they got to be looking over their shoulder.
Yeah, I think they knew I was coming, and now I just solidified it, and no matter what happens, I'll be knocking on that door, and they're going to answer it, and they're going to see me, because I'm coming for that title.